Hi, I'm Firefighter Bugosh. We're going to be demonstrating how to inflate the Zodiak inflatable boat for a wet rescue. First things, we need to acquire the boat from the side of the wet rescue. I'm going to ask Firefighter Corona to assist me. One thing you need to be aware of when you're pulling this out, you want two people. This will get caught on the carrying case for the boat, so you want to make sure that you lift it. We're going to want the nose facing outwards. All right. Before we inflate the boat, there are some considerations we need to make. We need to ensure that our ballast valves are in the inflate position. You're going to have one on either side. There's an arrow, as you can see as I turn it. This one is in navigation. This one is inflate. So we want to ensure that both are in the inflate position. We want to ensure that our pressure relief valves are also in place before we do any inflating. Next, we'll come to our bottle, begin to inflate. While the boat's inflating, Captain Corona and I are going to retrieve the outboard engine. This is a 150-pound engine. So you are going to need at least 2 to 3 people to remove it. There are hooks right here. We're going to pull this out all the way until the hooks catch. Be aware of the top. Hooks catch, and we can let it down to the ground. Now one person can handle it as it's a dolly. This is an outboard motor. In order to check for oil, going to pull and apply pressure down. This will remove the entire lid. Here's where we fill our oil. Here's where we fill our regular pump gas. Make sure that our oil level is at an adequate operating level before operating the outboard engine. Again, this is 150 pounds outboard engine, so you're going to need at least 2 to 3 people. We're going to lift it into a locked position, which is happens on this side. Have you lift up on it until it locks. It's in a locked position to move. So now we can loosen our latches for the transom. Should be loose. I want to be listening. Hold that to make sure it doesn't fall. Closing my bottle because now we can place it on the transom. Everybody ready to lift? On 3, ready, 1, 2, 3. Lift straight up. Okay, it's going to come down just a little bit. You can come down on the back just a little bit. And we're going to tighten. One thing to ensure when you're operating the outboard engine, you want to leave it in an unlocked position in case you encounter any rocks or anything on the bottom of. These are locked in case we don't lose the engine. Last thing we're going to want to do is we want to keep our fuel with us. We just have a cinch strap here. And this hose from the fuel can, as you can see, there's 2 prongs, 2 female pieces, 2 male pieces. Be careful when it is warm outside, this will spit fuel.
And then throttle.
Your throttle controls are here. Here's your gears, forward and reverse. If you're having any trouble starting it, it's because your gear shifter may be in a gear, whether it's reverse or forward. Kill switch is going to be on this side, which attaches to your PFV. Now that we're inflated to a proper operating pressure, these ballast valves, you want to flip down into the navigation side. That ensures that if there's any puncture within the boat, the entire boat does not deflate. Thanks for watching, setting up the Zodiac inflatable boat on the Wet Rescue Sparks Fire Department.